Well, it was good while it lasted, but as the old adage says, all good things must come to an end. And thus, our sunshine and blue sky all came to an end this weekend, our last weekend in October. Of course, just right before Halloween, when all of our trick-or-treaters are getting ready to get out there. Cloudy skies, as you saw in our time lapse. We did have a few areas of sun breaks out there, but right now our temperature 33, so at least we are still above freezing, at least at this hour, and our winds are calm, and that's expected to continue. So it's not like we're going to see a major change in the weather pattern, but we are going to see those clouds on the increase with a slight chance of rain and or snow mix. Just above the freezing mark, if we did have a lot of precipitation, these are the temperatures that could really wreak havoc because it's just above freezing, so you get the mixture of rain and snow. And of course, that is a probability in the eastern parts of Anchorage, as well as the Campbell Creek area, which are generally the cold spots. So they do have a 20% chance of seeing a mixture of rain and snow sprinkle mix of freezing rain and snow. So a little bit of light precipitation possible. But again, the probability is only 20 to 30%, so that's pretty low. But those are the areas that would get it if we do get some tonight. 33, the current temperature, 36 is average. So for now, we're still working on our daytime high, but we're expected to top out at least into the 40-degree range. So here's what we have. We've had that high pressure that's been dominating over most of the state, but it's losing its gusto and it's moving out toward the east, and replacing it is this low in the Bering Sea. You can already see all of the active weather across western Alaska and the Bethel region for lots of spots, Chilliwack to Lower Kalstag, Aniak, and other areas in the southwest, as well as the Dillingham area, Togiak and Good News Bay. So they'll continue to see wet weather just a little bit for the Kenai Peninsula for now, but of course that's expected to increase over the weekend. Right now, just a lot of clouds moving through the area and starting to take shape as that high pressure moves out. 19, the high in Fairbanks. That's the coldest spot, the interior into the 20s across the coast. And look at this, 40s and 50s for the Alaska Peninsula, also upper 40s for the Southeast Panhandle. So we have some mild weather still across the state of Alaska. But again, all that active weather moving in just in time for the end of this month of October. All the wet weather moves into the southern coastline. And of course, we'll see snow at the higher elevations. We're talking about 1,500 feet or higher. Otherwise, the wet weather will stay mainly on the windward sides of the mountain ranges. And of course, that means downsloping for Anchorage and the Mt-Su Valley. So it's not likely we'll see a whole lot, but the probability is still there. So our forecast is calling for some wet weather for the Southeast Panhandle from Haines. Otherwise, the interior is looking at some cloudy skies on the increase. Front moving through the North Slope could bring a rain, snow, and freezing mix. Out west, kind of a mixture of wet weather. And for the Alaska Peninsula, rain and windy. For the Kenai Peninsula, expect wet weather to be on the increase with a few sun breaks for the Copper River Basin and the Mt-Su Valley, 20 to 30% chance of snow, also for Anchorage and the Mt-Su Valley. And I'll be back with that 7-day forecast in just a bit.